Hey kids, your adults voted Petaluma Pete as this year's best local musician.
This is for kids only. This is only for kids. This is for kids only.
Hey kids, Petaluma Pete here, and we are in downtown Petaluma today, and we're going to learn a new word. That word is pyramid. Have you ever heard that word before? Well, would you like to know what the point is? Well, I can't make a joke. Well, if you want to know more, come with me. A pyramid, kids, can be described as a quadrilateral masonry mass having smooth, steeply sloping sides meeting at an apex. We heard there was a pyramid right here in Petaluma. In fact, a pyramid party, kids, which was a fundraiser over at Heritage Salvage, a fundraiser for Danny Cox, a local Petaluman who was paralyzed in a swimming accident, who wants to be a volunteer fireman, and whose courage through these trying times has brought the community closer together to help. We didn't see a pyramid when we first arrived, kids, but we did see lots and lots of people, and a site that was transformed into an incredible party atmosphere. We saw a performance stage where there used to be a loading dock, and a whole day's worth of music was being provided by volunteer musicians. The musical lineup was impressive, with groups playing both kinds of music, country and western, along with rock and roll, bluegrass, jam bands, and Petaluma Pete's Red Ragger honky-tonk piano in between sets. But we still didn't see any pyramids anywhere, so we stopped by the San Antonio Fire Department booth and grabbed some lunch. And then we stopped by the beverage booth and grabbed some beverage. And then we stopped by the silent auction fundraiser booths to check out all the very cool merchandise there that was donated to help raise money for the Danny Cox Foundation. But still no pyramid, except maybe for this pyramid that was on this hat. So we decided to do some serious people watching, kids. And what we saw was truly amazing. There was dancing all around us, and kids running around, and adults just grooving aimlessly all up and down the property. There were all these picnic tables lined up under this big shed that was built so people could sit and listen to the music in the shade. There were moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas and sisters and brothers and cousins and in-laws and friends and neighbors and schoolmates. It was a real people zoo, but still no pyramid. The kids were having a blast, kids. All around the place there were these cool creations made from salvaged parts of metal and wood, salvaged parts that were repurposed into some other thing, like this barrel made into a piggy bank, and this crazy seesaw that was made from a used telephone pole. We also saw this huge tanker truck over next to the stage with free drinking water that people took advantage of all day long. We saw Danny Cox's sister perform on stage. We saw this really cool Ford Thunderbird, and this bike rider wearing a side view mirror on his head.
Always be aware of traffic behind you.
We saw crazy hats. We saw Jerry dolls. We saw raffle tickets in big glass jars. We saw everything but a pyramid until our host, Bug Deacon, got up there on the stage and said these words.
Don't forget Gabby Lala playing in the pyramid.
Wait a minute. Did you hear that? Let's rewind that sentence.
Don't forget Gabby Lala playing in the pyramid. Playing in the pyramid. The pyramid. The pyramid.
So away we went, kids, heading in the direction that Bug pointed. And sure enough, there it was, right at the entrance to the place. Can't imagine how we missed it. This pyramid is made of wood, kids, and it's truly a sight to behold. The base is 24 feet wide, and it stands 22 feet high. It was built out of 6 by 16-inch solid fir roof rafters left over from a warehouse fire in Los Angeles. It was disassembled and taken to Burning Man Ranch 3 years ago, where it was reassembled, and it sat there until this year when it was disassembled again and brought here to Petaluma, where it was reassembled, and an entranceway was also added so kids and adults can go inside and hang out. There was a band playing inside the pyramid, and rhythm instruments were made available for kids to play along. And we were told this pyramid was here to stay as a symbol of community building with a strong foundation to help all of its members achieve their peak. Well, that about wraps it up, kids. Until next time, remember to be nice to everyone, listen to your teachers, and eat more veggies.
Around me. Maybe I don't know if you're still here, but I mean, that was